Well, here's another mini video, and I think this week Dale's with Uncle Teddy, Ted MacDonald, good friend of ours, fishing a lake that we were fishing over in Kamloops early November. It's cold, but the fishing was pretty good, so that's today as we take sport fishing.
Sport Fishing on the Fly is brought to you by Maui Jim Sunglasses, Humminbird Fish Finders, First Tellurium Corporation, and Hardy Rods and Reels.
Good for a first fish, eh, Ted? That fills the Moby.
It does fill the Moby, man. That thing looks like about 6 pounds. That's a nice, healthy fish.
That's a
beautiful fish.
That's a beauty. I would say, yeah, that's probably what he's weighing, eh?
Oh, I would bet on
I'll
it.
take him with gotta be 6, eh?
Oh, yeah, easy.
Arrive in there. That's a beautiful. Look at that in the Moby.
Beautiful.
It was quite a battle to get him in. I got to upgrade the tippet, right?
Yeah, you don't want to break the fly off. Ah, good
Awesome.
release, Dale. Well done, buddy.
Excellent. All right. A good start.
Great start.
Oh,
You're
wow.
the GoPro's the kiss of death.
Oh, yeah.
It just fires up.
Yeah, through the fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
There we go. I got a Passek, looks like here.
I got
Friend.
one on a leech. Thought I'd change up a little bit.
On the leech.
Took off the blobs. So we're going to try a few different colored leeches.
Well, you've had flybys, right?
Yeah,
You had the one hit the shrimp that you lost.
and then this guy.
Panasse, but
Yeah, nice feisty fish for sure.
lots of pizzazz.
Oh yeah, well it's nice cool water, right?
Yeah.
Water temp is 44, 45. So of course they're going to have lots of energy. Yeah, he's pulling hard. Not
He
big-
is. He,
Not a big
well, he looked like, he didn't look bad though. When I saw him go by, he looked
Yeah.
like a nice fish. He said, we're getting spoiled now. We're going for seeing all those big Fraser Valleys and stuff. You're looking at a
Oh, nice fat
nice
fish.
fat fish. Nothing wrong with him, Teddy. Oh, and that's like a little Fraser Valley.
It is little Fraser Valley. It
It's
is.
a little miniature Fraser. He's one of the guys must have went in the next batch.
He was probably put in this spring, I would think.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah, get my fly out and I'll show you my fly here. That's a fatty here.
Yeah, he is a fatty.
Oh, and you?
Nothing wrong with that fish.
Oh, how green his back is.
Huh?
How nice and green that back is. Come here, get that.
He was staying in
I'll
that.
just put him over the edge here for you. Come here. That's a nice fat fish. Here. And that water's cold.
There he goes.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was on the
Oh yeah, yeah. See, that's got that.
blue in it.
Yeah, and the purple and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's tied on a head turner, so it's like a balance leech, right?
Yeah.
Yes, but
Well, that's good. We'll try.
try it again, buddy.
Well, we tried that out because they've been pecking at the blobs, but you finally got something. Well, they hit the shrimp too, so.
Yeah.
The boy has hooked himself a dandy here.
That was a beast, Ted. He
He's
was.
got him in the weeds. He's been a fighting here. This thing is he's taking him out to the backing.
I can't believe that guy has stayed hooked. He was jumping down there, and then he not only only that, he churned through all the weed. It didn't break me off. It's a good thing we upgraded the tippet.
Yeah.
Right?
We're running 11-pound tippet on this just for this reason, because of the weed and the size of these things. You're going to be a little while there, my friend.
I thought it had already been a while. Just can't hold him in, eh? He's just... Yeah. We've got this one anchor down.
Yeah, so we're going around in circles. The wind is swirling.
Good. Otherwise he'll get tangled in the anchor.
We'll have to do some editing on that, so.
Oh yeah, don't matter, Donald. I'm really impressed this guy has stayed stuck. You should have lost him really with the jumping and then the busting through the weed. I felt him go through all those weeds and
You got the heat on, buddy. You could have overstretched your rod there.
That's a big fish.
that's the trouble. You can blow them up, right? The rods with fish this big.
Yeah.
So many jump, but
That was a monster, Dale.
trying to put that on, that was a big fish.
It was a big fish.
Oh!
Today we are going to be tying a slight variation of the Vampire Leech in a jig format. I use this one a lot either under an indicator in the lakes, or I drift this one in the rivers, dead drift. It's a little variation, but it's very similar to the Vampire Leech, but just slightly different. So we will be using some Simplify Nano Silk for the thread. For the tail, some Hen's Marabou in black. For the flash, we'll be using a bit of Hen's Angel Hair, just a little bit of that in the tail. For the body, we're using some Black Scraggle, and then we will be using some Hen's CDC in black at the front, just to give it a little bit of that, a little bit more movement. So, okay, I've got my chartreuse bead. I tie this in these in chartreuse and in orange beads. I just found chartreuse is a little bit more effective, but there are times when the orange is what they want, so I make sure I have both in my box. Okay, so I'm going to take my marabou feather and I'm just going to tear it off the center, and then I fold it over on top of each other and tear it off the center and fold it, tear it and fold it, tear it and fold it until I got that much roughly taken off. Gives me a little package of nice fluffy marabou here. Gonna measure roughly, I want it to be a little bit about the length of the shank past the bend, so about there. So I'm just gonna change it over, cut that off, offer that up right behind the bead. And you want to use a good thread here because you want it nice and tight. I'm going to crank down on that. And I'm just going under behind that thread. Then I'm just going to nip off some of those that are a little bit longer. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I left my flash at another place. I'm just waiting for it to be shipped back because I'm on the go. I'm moving around all the time, and I left it back in Alberta. So my buddy has shipped it, but it's not here yet. All of my flash, not just some of my flash, all of it. So Angel hair will have to do, but normally what I'll do here is I put in just a strand or two of pearl flash on either side. That's it, right? You don't want a lot of flash in this one. So and angel hair is really nice. It actually moves even better than Flashaboo does, but it's a little scragglier too. So okay, so that's in. Tie in my straggle. And I just try to make sure that this material is kind of stroked back, and then it'll spike itself out. Normally I would do one more turn there, but because I'm doing what I'm doing with the CDC, I stop there. You don't want to overcrowd that because you want room for your CDC to go in. Okay, now I'll just take my little brush here, and I'll just give this a brush out, make sure these little spikies are spiking out nicely. Then I will do a dubbing loop. Add a little bit of wax to it. My dubbing spinner. And I've already prepared my CDC. It's already in my clip here. Oh, there you go. So now I'm just going to put that into my clip. My dubbing spinner's got thread from the last one in it, and it's making it a bit tough. So clean that up. Put that in. Get a bit of a spin. Get that nice and spiky. And then I will make sure I stroke back every time. I want about 3 turns here. Again, depending on how nice, I'm going to use it all up, of a CDC feather you had. You do anywhere from 2 to 4 turns. Just make sure it's all out of the way. Okay, and then I get my whip finisher, 3-4 turn whip finish, 4-turn whip finish, cut that off. Then I take my brush and just make sure this stuff is, the CDC is nicely brushed out. Sorry for the car alarm going off in the background, but not much I can do about that. Just make sure none of these angel hair is sticking past, and you are finished. And that will ride in the water, obviously upside down like that. But that especially in the rivers, I really, really like these in the river. They float well, and I do exactly the same one, identical with all olive tail, olive body, olive CDC, and the green head as well for the rivers. So well, I hope you enjoyed that one, and thanks for tuning in to another edition of On the Bench with Sport Fishing on the Fly.
Nice, right in the sunshine. Good job.
Yeah. He's not a monster like that last guy, Teddy.
No? Did you see him jump?
Well, he jumped, but I don't know what the... But he's doesn't have the rod bent like... Still nice fish. We're just thrilled.
Yeah.
That last one was
I think this is still a pretty healthy fish, buddy. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's pretty healthy.
I know how big that other guy was.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You can only guess.
We didn't get to see it.
This is a big boy. This is a big boy. I bet you if I weighed this, I bet you this is pushing 8.
Yeah. Oh. There's just no horsing.
Oh no, something like this. It's a big fish, but
He's a hog.
Trying to get his head up, but he seems to Oh, he's in there. Okay.
yeah, I love that net because it doesn't turn when you get the fish in
Oh,
there.
man.
Good job.
Look at the thickness, eh?
I know. Good job.
Okay,
Give me
the
your
log
rod.
stuck right in the top,
Give
so
me
I'll
your
get... Okay. I'll get out. Oh, this has been a great fly. Stumpy butt blob. He's heavy.
Okay, I got net.
Yeah, I think it's a good 7 pounds, eh?
Yep.
Here, I'm gonna lay the net over,
Okay.
even if we have to go get it. You can see him in the Moby, eh?
Oh yeah.
Oh. Look at that, eh?
Isn't that a beautiful fish?
Look at the back of that thing.
It's gorgeous. Nice.
Okay, bud. There you go.
Well, we changed her up a bit, buddy.
You did.
Yeah, put a little different color on there.
Different color. We saw him going by on the finder.
Yeah, but like you said, they're right up against the edge of them weeds there. I had to get in close there.
I'm wondering if that's a panasse. It'll be interesting to see. It seems like these Fraser Valleys eat that stumpy butt blob. Oh,
This is more of an orange color.
yeah, orange. That's why I say it'd be interesting to see if that is, if there's a difference in the species. We found that in another lake where we just different blob colors. Yeah, it is.
Look at that, eh? And again, I'll go get the net. I think it may be a panask, eh?
Or either that or another one of the smaller Fraser Valleys.
Maybe. He looked brighter though. He looked to me like a...
He's fat though.
Oh, he's not.
Like me.
Like us. Right, he is fat. Hey, he does look kind of like that. Like the smaller size Fraser Valley. And in the tip. There he is. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
A little. Look at that.
Yeah. Look at that. Okay, so that's different,
Yeah, a little different.
right?
An orange kind of color.
Yeah.
And that guy, look at, he's chunky. He's definitely a little Fraser Valley, right?
Yep.
Nice.
That was probably one of their the fall catchables versus the springs.
Yeah, that are growing at that. Well, he'll be a big boy next year.
Oh yeah, next year. Yeah, you betcha.
Good job.
Tell you, buddy, she was a lot of work, but we got her.
Blobbing again, Ted?
Yeah, still on that same
Bob.
blob. Get him on my reel here because it's a pretty good size.
Yeah.
fish.
That's one thing about the fish in here. They don't lack for girth. Yeah, he's got a good bend in there.
Oh yeah.
That's good on the blob. I just had one on the shrimp, eh?
Yeah, that was
Tried
kinda
throwing
cool.
the shrimp, and then, well, you had one earlier on the
Yeah,
shrimp.
yeah. This
Nice
is
fish. Yeah, about the same as the one I had on the shrimp there.
Yeah, that-
I think that there are, that one is, what is that? No, that's a Fraser.
that's a big boy.
For sure, that's a big boy. Oh yeah, he's got some good girth.
Oh yeah. This guy's 5-6 pounds.
Same girth as us, then you know. If he's got the same girth as the fat little fisherman. Oh, he's by the anchor rope. He is.
No, he's gone.
Okay.
down here where I can see him. Oh, it's like a two-hand. Oh yeah, I got. He's just in the nose. I may have to. You may have to put the camera down to net this boy. This time. Whoa. Oh, I got him in there. Oh, yeah. He's girthy. He's girthy. He's got the big girth. Okay, revive him. They take up the Moby. Make sure they're nice and revived because they're so
They fight so
chunky
hard.
that are in there. Yeah.
Sit there for a bit. Oh, just push them
Okay,
down.
I'll wait. Very nice. Hoo-hoo. Good job, Teddy.
Hey, buddy.
There you are. All right, right on.